Have you ever wondered how everything around us came into existence? How the universe was formed? A question as old as humanity itself. A puzzle that has both baffled and inspired us since the dawn of time. From the smallest grain of sand to the most colossal galaxy, the origins of our universe have forever captivated the human imagination. Throughout history, countless theories have been proposed in an attempt to explain the creation of the universe. Scientists, philosophers, and theologians alike have all offered their interpretations, each contributing a unique perspective to this enigmatic narrative. Some propose the Big Bang Theory, a colossal explosion of energy that gave birth to all matter and set the stage for the universe as we know it. Others suggest the steady-state theory, implying that the universe has no beginning or end and has always existed in its current state. Yet, amidst this sea of scientific theories, there lies a narrative deeply rooted in faith and spirituality, a tale as old as civilization itself. This is the story of Genesis 1, the biblical account of creation as told in the first book of the Bible. Genesis 1 presents a divine orchestration of the universe, a symphony of creation conducted by an omnipotent conductor. It's a narrative that has been passed down through generations, offering a spiritual perspective on the origins of our universe. From the creation of light to the formation of land and sea, from the birth of vegetation to the emergence of all living creatures, Genesis 1 recounts a 7-day sequence of creation, painting a vivid picture of a universe brought into existence by divine decree. As we delve into this exploration of Genesis 1, we embark on a journey that transcends the realms of science and spirituality, fusing together the physical and metaphysical dimensions of our universe. It's a journey that promises to be fascinating, enlightening, and above all, thought-provoking. Let us dive into the biblical account of creation as described in Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So begins the first chapter of Genesis, a tale of creation that has echoed through the centuries, shaping cultures and belief systems around the world. Our story unfolds in a time before time, in a place that is no place. The earth, as we know it, did not yet exist. Instead, there was a formless void, an abyss of nothingness with darkness enveloping the face of the deep. This was a world untouched by light, unmarked by life. It was a blank canvas, an empty stage, ready for the grand performance of existence. But amid this vast emptiness, there was a presence, a force, a spirit. The Spirit of God was there, hovering over the surface of the waters, waiting, watching, preparing for the moment of creation. The Spirit of God in the Hebrew text is described as Ruach Elohim, a phrase that carries the breath of divine power. It is this spirit that hovers over the chaos, like a bird brooding over her nest, infusing the void with potential, with promise. This image paints the picture of a God who is intimately involved in creation, who is not distant or detached, but present and active, deeply invested in the world he is about to bring into existence. As we delve into this tale, we see a God who is not merely a cosmic architect, but a divine artist, a storyteller weaving a narrative of life, light, and love. Each act of creation is a stroke of his brush, a word from his mouth, a note in his symphony of existence. In this formless, empty world, shrouded in darkness, the stage was set. The Spirit of God was poised, ready to breathe life into the void, to paint with colors yet unseen, to compose a melody unheard. The cosmos held its breath, waiting for the first word, the first note, the first stroke. And then God spoke. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. A simple command, yet it marked the first day of creation, the inception of all beginnings. In the emptiness and void that was our universe, light was the first element to be created, a beacon that shattered the darkness, an embodiment of hope and life. In the vast expanse of nothingness, God's voice echoed, and with his words light sprang forth, cutting through the abyss, dispelling the darkness. This was not just any light, but a divine illumination, a radiance that transcended physicality, a glow that signified the birth of existence. How remarkable it must have been, the very first light, the first contrast, the first difference. Before this moment, there was nothing but uniformity, an endless void of darkness. But with the creation of light, Suddenly there was diversity, there was change, there was something rather than nothing. God saw the light, and he was pleased. It was good, he thought, a satisfactory start to his grand design. But the creation was just beginning. The blueprint of the universe was still unfolding. He then made a clear distinction, a separation of the light from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Thus the first day passed, heralding the cycle of time, the rhythm of life that we now know as day and night. This divine light was more than just a physical entity. It was a symbol, an epitome of clarity, knowledge, and understanding. It was the manifestation of God's essence, his divine nature that illuminates the darkness, that brings hope where there is despair, that guides us through the uncertainties of life. And so the first day concluded with the creation of light, a beacon that continues to guide us, a symbol of hope and life. Yet this was only the beginning. God had created light, but his work was far from over. On the second day, God created the sky. On the third day, he created dry ground. This marked a significant step in the grand design of existence. The creation of the sky and the dry land laid the foundation for life as we know it. Imagine a time when water was all there was, a vast, formless expanse of water, stretching as far as the eye could see. Then God decided to bring order to this chaos. He chose to separate the waters, creating a space in between. This space, this expanse, was named the sky. The sky became a symbol of limitlessness, a canvas upon which the Creator would paint his masterpiece. But the creation didn't stop there. On the third day, God turned his attention toward the waters beneath the sky. He gathered the waters together, leaving dry ground in their place. This was not a random act, but a carefully considered decision. God knew that the life he planned to create would need a firm foundation to thrive. Thus, he created the land. The dry ground became a testament to stability, to permanence. Unlike the ever-changing waters, the land was solid, unyielding. It would provide the necessary support for the trees, the plants, and the animals that were yet to come. This was the stage upon which the drama of life would unfold. In creating the sky and the land, God was not just shaping the world. He was setting the scene for the greatest story ever told. He was establishing the boundaries within which life would flourish. With the sky above as a testament to limitless possibilities, and the land below as a symbol of stability, the stage was set for the next phase of creation. And so, with the sky above and the land below, God continued his creation. The world was beginning to take shape, to transform from a formless expanse into a vibrant, living planet. But this was just the beginning. There was still more to come in this tale of creation. Next, God covered the land with plants and trees, each according to their own kind. And so, on the third day of creation, the earth was adorned with a lush carpet of vegetation. Consider a world without the vibrant colors of flowers, the towering majesty of trees, or the comforting rustle of leaves underfoot. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Yet this was the state of our planet before God commanded the earth to bring forth plants, each bearing seed after its own kind. Now picture this. With a single divine command, the barren land began to stir. Seeds sprouted, reaching towards the sky. Tiny tendrils of green broke through the soil, unfurling into a myriad of plants. The earth was no longer a monochrome canvas, but a spectacle of green, interspersed with bursts of color from blooming flowers. Trees, too, obeyed this divine decree. From the smallest shrubs to the tallest redwoods, each sprang forth, transforming the once bare landscape into a verdant forest. The earth echoed with the soft whispers of leaves as they danced in the gentle breeze. But God's creativity didn't stop at just trees and plants. He created an unbelievable variety of vegetation. From the delicate petals of the cherry blossom to the sturdy fronds of the fern, each plant was unique, each a testament to the Creator's imagination. And importantly, these plants were not just for show. They were designed with a purpose. Each plant bore seeds, ensuring the perpetuation of its kind. The Creator's design was not only breathtakingly beautiful, but also ingeniously practical. The creation of vegetation was not just about aesthetic appeal, It was a testament to life. Each sprouting seed, each blooming flower, each towering tree bore witness to the miracle of life, a miracle that was just beginning to unfold. And so, by the end of the third day, the earth was no longer bare. It was alive with a riot of colours, a symphony of sounds, and a plethora of life forms. The earth was now teeming with life, but the heavens were still empty. Then God filled the heavens with the sun, moon, and stars. With a canvas of the universe stretched out before him, it was on the fourth day of creation that God brought forth these celestial bodies. Imagine, if you will, the absolute darkness that enveloped the earth. Then, with a divine command, the sun blazed into existence, casting its brilliant light across the cosmos. It was not merely a source of light, but a symbol of the day, bringing warmth and energy, enabling life to flourish on our planet. Next, God crafted the moon, a softer light to rule the night. It became a comforting presence in the darkness, a constant companion to the earth in its celestial journey. It was given the task of influencing the tides, guiding nocturnal creatures, and providing a rhythm to the night sky. Following the sun and the moon, God then scattered the stars across the sky. These twinkling points of light added depth and beauty to the night, like diamonds strewn across a black velvet canvas. They were more than just ornamental. They were created to help us understand the passing of time, marking seasons, days, and years. They became our first calendars, our first compasses, guiding our ancestors in their journeys across land and sea. In the grand scheme of things, these celestial bodies, the sun, the moon, and the stars, play vital roles in our lives. They are not just physical entities existing in the vacuum of space, but markers of time, guiders of life, and bearers of light. They bear witness to the divine wisdom and power of God in His magnificent creation. With the creation of these celestial bodies, the earth was no longer a formless void. It had structure, rhythm, and light. The day was separated from the night, seasons began to change, and life as we know it started to take shape. With the earth and heavens filled, God's creation was nearly complete. God then filled the seas with creatures and the sky with birds. On the fifth day, a divine decree breathed life into the vast waters and the boundless heavens. The seas, once tranquil and lifeless, suddenly surged with an array of aquatic creatures. From the microscopic plankton to the colossal blue whale, the oceans teemed with life in all its wondrous forms. Simultaneously, the once silent skies echoed with the melodious songs of birds. From the tiniest hummingbird fluttering like a living jewel to the majestic eagle soaring high above the mountaintops, each bird was a testament to the incredible diversity of life. Such was the myriad of life that the Creator brought forth, each species unique, each creature a marvel. The seas rippled with vibrant colours and the skies were filled with the symphony of wings. The world was now teeming with life, but one final act of creation remained. Finally, God created land animals and humans. On the sixth day, an extraordinary event took place. The earth buzzed with life as God fashioned creatures of every kind. From the smallest insect to the mightiest elephant, each one was woven into existence with divine precision. Then came the pinnacle of creation, the masterpiece of all masterpieces, humans. God crafted humans in His own image, a reflection of His character, His intellect, His creativity. Unlike the other creatures, humans were given a unique privilege and responsibility. They were granted dominion over all other creatures, to rule, to care, to love, just as their Creator does. Imagine that, the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, the animals on the land, all under the stewardship of humankind. A profound trust placed in our hands by the Creator Himself, a trust that continues to this day, a legacy we carry forward. And so, the creation was complete. From the vast universe to the smallest creature, everything around us has a beginning. We embarked on a journey through Genesis 1, gazing at the creation of the universe, the birth of light, the inception of the sky and land, and the genesis of vegetation. We witnessed the heavenly bodies, the sun, the moon, and the stars, being set in their celestial homes. We held our breath as the sea teemed with creatures and the sky filled with birds. And finally we saw the land brimming with animals, and the creation of the first humans. This is the grand narrative of Genesis 1, a story that has captivated hearts and minds for centuries. It is a testament to the beginning of life as we know it, a divine chronicle of creation. As we marvel at the wonders of creation, we are reminded of the biblical account of how it all began.